Hi, it's Polly. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to talk again about what's going on with the political campaign. And just so you know, I did, so on my YouTube, I'm just going to kind of follow what's going on energetically with Biden and Trump. But I did actually on my blog, I just predicted the who's going to win the 2020 election. So you can read that at pollywyram.com or Soulspring or Your Tango, or you can just follow along on YouTube because it's kind of fun to just like ride the waves that are going to be coming. So I'm going to pull a card for both. I'll just tell you the first things I'm picking up before pulling a card is this week I do feel like Biden is starting to break away from some of his ties, some of the people, his support at the bottom. He's breaking away from them, and it will be really important because I don't know if the polls are going to go up, but he's definitely gaining strength moving up. But he has to broaden that, he has to find new support. He's got to branch out because he's leaving some people that have supported him, and he's absolutely has to find some new support on his way up. And what I'm picking up with Trump this week is, I'll just put it like this. It's more of the same. There's not structure, there's not planning, it's more of the same with him. But let me pull a card for both of them and see what's going to happen. So I got to focus on just one of them. So I'm going to pull a card for Trump first. And I'm just going to put it out there. So I'm going to pull a card for him first. That's so funny. Let me pull a card for Biden. Oh, apparently I'm holding these upside down, which I do periodically. That's really interesting. So both of them, I'm just going to read it how it is. Both of them have cards that came up upside down. I am going to switch it and now pull from the deck that is right side up and then read this. Okay, so for Trump, we have Queen of Swords upside down, Independence, and I feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like he's as strong. I feel like some of his independence is waning, but he did get the Nine of Wands, which is determination, and so if it's not him, somebody that's helping him, they are highly motivated, very determined to make some changes and to change the way he's being portrayed. So very determined. And this is for Biden. Typically, I think the Moon Angel Dreams is very good. This came upside down though. And so, it shows that Biden absolutely has to clear up his image also. So lots of times people think it's Trump that needs to clean up his image. Biden absolutely has to clean up his image, and he really does need to get support on different levels now. Queen of Wands, creativity, and one of the things about Joe Biden that I see is that he doesn't, he's pretty inflexible, and I wrote about this in my blog that because he's so inflexible and he's so motivated on the end goal, that he's not as creative, he's not as flexible. And so Queen of Wands, creativity, maybe possibly a woman is going to step in and help him with his campaign and really bring some creativity in, because that's what's needed right now. He's got to bring in something different, and he's got to reach a new audience. So I hope you enjoyed this, and just recognize that, like I always say, it's the collective that will ultimately determine who the outcome of the 2020 election is. And there are going to be some steep ups and downs. And even at the end, I feel like it's not going to be even at the end, there's going to be surprises. And especially at the end, like I see something with Pence having to step up and step into the limelight towards the end of this, possibly even after the election. So that'll be interesting. Stay in touch with me and let me know what you think. And like I always say, if you have questions, let me know. And it does, I'm always going to talk about the election, but if there's something else you want to hear, you have questions about, let me know. My website is pollywyram.com. My Instagram is polly_wyram. And thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you next week.